mean, I feel much better not hurting animals, and I know that you will too. You know, it's great for your health, it's great for the planet, and of course, it saves so many animals from suffering. So thank you. Thank you guys on TikTok for being here. Hey, YouTube, thank you for joining us. Hi, I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. Thank you so much for being here. Where are you in the world? Tell me where you are. And I'm going to let somebody here in on TikTok to come in and chat for a little bit. Just pressing a few buttons here. Hi, everyone. Thank you for pressing the letter L already. L is for lentils, guys. Hello. Hi. Oh, peanuts, yes. Eat peanuts. That's right, guys. Write down all the different vegan foods that you should eat. Both you guys here on YouTube and you guys here on TikTok. Thanks for being here to help me to make the world a better place. You know, I used to eat animals just like you guys, and I feel bad about it. So once you know better, you can do better. Just to get started, for those of you who don't know, because some people are always saying that they don't know where you're gonna get your protein and all this stuff, just to start off right away. Being vegan is healthful. It is good for you. You do not need to worry about where you're gonna get protein or all your nutrients. Plants have protein, so you're gonna be fine, okay? So the reason that we're vegan is we don't believe in hurting little animals. We don't think that it's okay to hurt baby chicks in the industry. And we don't think it's okay to hurt baby cows. And cows are taken away from their mothers in the dairy industry. So that means like every time that you are drinking cow's milk, you're actually paying for some suffering there. So that's not okay. And every time that you are eating pig, that means you are eating a baby pig, only 6 months old in the industry. Pretty sad. So I don't think you guys really want to hurt animals, right? Not really. No. So pigs, unfortunately, are killed at 6 months old after a lifetime of hell. Thank you guys for being here on TikTok. Thank you guys. Oh, somebody just wrote 2 dancing bears. I don't know what you mean. Did you just put them on the screen and I missed them or something? I'm sorry if I did. Anyways, you guys on YouTube, if you want to chat with me, just have to put a, oh, what does this say? Hold on. At the beginning, there's not that many people here, so I can read some of the comments rather. So Charlie writes, I've been vegan for a few days. Any advice? I don't know what to tell you. It depends what you mean. Like, how's it going? Like, are you looking for recipes? Go online. You know, it's great. Hi, Adam. Thank you for being here, guys. If you guys want to come in and talk to me, you can. Just remember when you come in that you become a teaching assistant and you have to be over 18. So that means you're going to help to teach some vegan facts here. A little hair in my mouth. I just went to yoga today. It was a really hot yoga. And I feel sort of like a bit drowsy after yoga because it was hot and it was like so much stretching. I'm sort of like, yeah, how are you guys all doing? Hi, Taylor. All the cool people are coming in. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to our classroom here. Where are you in the world?
I'm in Ireland.
Hi. Do you know where I am?
No.
I'm in Canada. I'm in Montreal.
That's cool.
Yeah. So are you prepared to read a card?
Read a card?
Yeah. Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So this is just a random vegan fact. This is card number 14. Please tell me how many people have pressed like so far. I see 1,900. Do you see that? Sorry, was that a yes?
Hey? No, it won't let me see the...
Right at the top here, 2,100 likes. Guys, keep on tapping. Thank you on TikTok, and you guys on YouTube. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here as well. You're asking if I'm doing a Zoom, James. No, I have 2 phones going. I have one phone here for YouTube, and I have one phone here for TikTok. So I'm going live on 2 different places. So I'm kind of trying to go between you guys. On TikTok, they can call in and they can talk to me. But you guys here on YouTube, if you want me to respond to your questions, sometimes it goes too fast. So just put a super chat in and the yellow ones stay on the screen for a little bit longer and I'll be able to respond to you. Okay, here is your random vegan fact to read.
Vegans are a smelly, dirty, rotten bastards, and I fucking hate every single one of them.
Why?
Hey?
Why?
You don't know, you told me to read it.
Why do you not like vegans? Are you jealous of us?
No, just that you told me to read it. I read it.
You feel like you're not as strong as me. You're not as perseverant. You can do it. You can be vegan. You don't have to be an asshole.
I'm far stronger than you. I would beat the fuck out of you.
No, but you're not mentally strong, are you? Because you can't
Yes, I
resist.
am.
Because
I
you
eat
can't
meat.
resist the cult
I
of
eat
meat.
I can get up in the morning and like not to fall back down. Like, I can eat meat. You can't. You're miserable. Your life is
Of course I
miserable.
can. Of course I can eat
Don't lie to
meat.
me.
I
Don't
simply
lie to me.
choose not to.
You know you want to kill yourself. You don't like your life.
What
You
makes
hate
you say
life,
that?
right?
Where's your
You're over
evidence
here
for
acting
that?
like- You're over here acting all fucking like you love everything and all. You're an absolute mess, right?
What's your evidence for that? Why are you being so cruel for no reason? I've never even met you.
Fuck vegans. Why? Why do
Because
you
you're
want to be
jealous
vegan?
of us, right? You wish you could
Why-
be like us, but you just don't have the stamina, the mental
Can
ability.
you tell me why you're vegan?
Because I don't want to hurt animals. It says it right here. I don't want to hurt anyone. See?
Why? But
Can you read? Can you read this?
You need
It
to
says
eat
vegan
animals.
because hurting others feels wrong. I don't want to hurt cats. Do you want to hurt cats and dogs?
Do you eat cats?
Do you?
Who eats cats?
Some people do. What's the difference between a cat and a baby pig that's 6 months old?
Pig. So what? You're telling me if nobody in
Would
this
you like to
world
answer the
knows-
question?
You're telling me.
Would you like to answer the question?
What? What do you say?
Just a conversation, you know? I said, what's the difference between a cat and a 6-month-old baby pig, which is bacon? What's the difference?
The difference is like it's bacon and who eats a cat? Like, why?
People do eat cats in different places of the world and dogs.
Yes, I do not agree with that.
Why?
Say, for example,
Why?
pigs,
Why?
why
don't you agree with it? Look, I'm going to have to mute you for a second, okay? So if you want to have a conversation, it goes back and forth. You sounded at the beginning like you just wanted to just dump a bunch of mean stuff. Then in the middle here, a little bit, feels like you do want to have somewhat of a conversation. And I'm willing to do that because I know we all do stupid stuff sometimes. I know that most people are jealous of vegans because they feel like they can't do it, but you can. You know, vegan foods are available everywhere. Every single fruit, every single vegetable, every single nut that you can think of, all of the different kinds of breads and pasta. You can even have vegan pizza, vegan lasagna. You can do it. You just have to acclimatize your taste buds. You don't have to be an asshole. Okay, so I'm going to unmute you. If you want to keep talking, that'll be okay. Hey, thanks everyone on YouTube for being here. Yes, you can call in, but you have to be on TikTok in order to call in. But if you want me to respond to every question that you guys put, if it's in a super chat, I'll be able to see it because otherwise it goes too fast. And if you put it on the screen, then I'll be able to. Hi.
Can you do me a favor? Can you let me speak now?
Well, what would you like to say? Would you like to say something nice?
Can I speak?
Not really. Because you haven't read the card yet. You have to read the card properly and you just refuse to do that. So you either read the card or I'll go to the next person.
Oh, well, can I say something before I read the card?
Nope.
Right, I'll read the card then. Right, non-vegans are racist towards animals. They treat them differently just based on how they look. Vegans, on the other hand, protect all animals. Not just cats and dogs. Vegans are against all forms of racism towards anybody. Right there.
Are you racist?
Who, me?
Hmm?
No, not really, no.
Not really? What do you mean not really?
I'm not really racist, like, no.
Why'd you say not really? Like, are you racist or not?
No.
Okay. So you don't draw a difference between, let's say, here's a dog, right? And here's a pig. Which one do you hurt?
A pig.
So why are you racist towards animals? Why are you racist towards the pig?
Pigs are just nicer. I've never even tried a dog. I don't think I'd want it.
So you are racist.
No, not really. No.
Well, why would you choose to hurt one? Why do you choose to be kind to this one, but to pay people to stab this one in the neck? Why?
Right. Think about it. Right. If nobody in this world were
Could you answer the question?
I had that answered.
Why do you choose to be cruel to some animals but kind to others?
Why you not let me speak?
You know why you do that? Because it's habit. You've been brainwashed, but you can change. You can be a good man. Do good men protect animals, or do they pay people to hurt them?
You could change. Maybe you go to shop and buy.
Do good men protect animals, or do they pay people to hurt them?
the people who hurt them, they eat them.
That's what good men do? Well, I don't think you understand what a good man is, but thanks for coming. Thanks for reading the card. And you know, it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. You have to get the message in your head and you have to get it in your heart. You're at the right place to start. I'm gonna let you go. You can come back later another time if you want. You know, thanks for at least reading the card and thanks for considering veganism. You guys over here on YouTube, thank you for being here. If you want to converse with me, you can put a super chat on the screen if it's a question. Sometimes they go fast. The blue ones seem to go fast, but the yellow ones seem to stick on the screen. So the yellow ones and the red ones. So if you want me absolutely to read what you're writing, please write something kind that's helpful to the animals. Let me get rid of this here. Thanks, guys, for being here. I'm just trying to clear up some stuff. I have so many tabs open here, and then it's, of course, hard to find things when you really want to. You guys see, I think you know what I mean, right? Do you have all those tabs open in your own computer, too? I'm going to listen to a song here. It's very short. Don't worry. Mostly it's to consider the animals. Also kind of helps to calm me down. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Start at the beginning. It's a TikTok song I wrote. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. Good men protect animals. They don't hurt them. One more time. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. All right, thank you guys for being here. All right, so we read one card, and this card was read by somebody who was kind of mean, but you know, we're here to keep trying. Oh, I have a super chat here for $20. Thank you for being here. What is my favorite animal? Hey, thanks for the super chat, but I don't have a favorite animal. Asking me what my favorite animal is like asking me who my favorite child is of my 3 kids. You know, all animals are different. They're all here for their own reasons. Some of them are amazing because they can fly. Some are amazing because they can swim for hundreds and hundreds of miles. And every creature is really cool, I think, in their own way. Don't you agree? I think you do, right? But thanks, Jules. I'm going to put you on the Vegan Fantastic side, okay? Jules on YouTube. Oh, that pencil's not working very well. Better one. Jules, thank you for contributing here and not being mean. Thank you. I'm going to press a little heart on there and the like. Doop. Thanks, Jules. Okay, guys over here on TikTok, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Abigail, for the little roses. Guys, if you want to get to the top of the list, you have to put certain decorations, like the bigger ones, like the fruit that's dancing on my desk, or some flowers on my hair, or a chicken on my shoulder. And then you go to the top of the list, okay? That's just how it works. You guys over here, oh, we have somebody here named Ethical Herbivore. Hey, thank you so much for writing kind comments here, educational ones. Be kind to animals, go vegan. Ethical Herbivore, you're also going on the Vegan Fantastic list. Thank you for not being vegan phobic. Ethical Herbivore. What a cool name. Herbivore. Yeah. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for helping to teach vegan facts in the comments. It's incredible what you can do to make the world a better place. Just simply as a vegan, by writing some educational comments. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see what else is here. Hey, guys, thanks for being here. Okay, somebody's name is AKS. And a picture of a little bird on your screen beside their name.
Hello.
Welcome. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. I've been vegan for almost 10 years, and I'm here in Montreal. I'm 61. Tell me about you.
I'm from the UK. I'm 19 years old.
And yeah, that's
Oh.
about it.
Are you a good man?
Yes, I am a good man. Of course I am.
Okay, good. So you must be vegan?
I'm not vegan, but I can push the narrative.
Yeah, you're curious?
Curious about it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Ready to read a card?
Of course.
Okay, here's a random vegan card. I'll just let you look at it for a sec because I noticed on my YouTube that I have a super chat. So I'm going to deal with that and be right back, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you for the $5 super chat, Jules. And Jules writes, is the vegetarian stuff okay to eat? So no, vegetarianism is not okay. I mean, you can eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, pastas, bread, peanut butter, toast, all of that stuff, but you cannot eat innocent animals. We don't exploit animals. And vegetarians do exploit animals because they still consume milk and eggs. And milk and eggs are stolen from animals. Vegans don't steal from animals. All right, here you go.
All right. Let's do this. Okay. Vegans are kinder than God because God created lions who tear baby zebras to death in front of their horrified mothers, while vegans fight every day to save animals by not eating, wearing, or using them.
Thank you for reading the card. What do you think about that message?
Honestly, I think God is good. Maybe you might not agree, but God is great. God has created, everything you're seeing right now. Okay, obviously vegans are, pushing the whole idea of, oh, you shouldn't kill animals, or vegetarians are bad because they still consume eggs and cheese and whatnot. But honestly, this is how we live, Some people, everyone's not going to be vegan, everyone's not going to be vegetarian.
Okay, I don't think you're answering the question. So you read this card specifically.
Yeah,
it says that vegans are kind.
I'm saying what I think.
Yeah. So vegans are kinder than God because God is doing fuck all, nothing, absolutely nothing right now. While vegans are here, for me, it's after midnight here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and I come in and I devote several hours trying to educate people to be kinder than God by not exploiting and doing anything to hurt animals. See, God deliberately created lions. He didn't have to do that, did he? He didn't have to create lions who are going to devour these baby zebras in front of their crying mothers, but he decided to do that for some crazy reason. He didn't give a fuck how much it hurt the other animals. See, if vegans had created the planet, we would have created the planet in a way that all animals would die at a given time peacefully in their sleep to avoid overpopulation, and we would have made sure that we still have a great life, an exciting life. But wouldn't you have rather had a planet where you could feel like you could go out in the middle of the night into a forest and not worry about being mauled to death by a wolf?
Well, okay, I understand.
It's a question, it's a yes or no question. I didn't ask you to understand. I asked you, wouldn't you rather?
I'd like to add on to it. I'd like to add on to my answer.
You didn't answer.
I said no.
You don't want a world like that?
Well, I'm not really an animal.
Oh, the question was, wouldn't you rather? I asked you, wouldn't you rather have a planet where you could have gone out in the middle of the forest at night and never worry, just listen to all of the sounds of the little birds and the crickets, but never worry that you would be mauled to death? You see, vegans would have created a world that way. But if you don't want to talk about how cruel God is, that's okay. We can talk about how cruel you are instead.
How am I cool though?
Well, do you hurt animals?
No, I don't. I personally don't.
You don't? Do you understand that you are paying the killer when you eat them?
I just like food.
I asked you if you understand. It's a yes or no.
I like food.
Did you hear the question?
I heard the question.
What was it? What was the question?
Do you know if you're paying the people who kill the animals?
Do you understand that you are? It's a yes or no.
I understand.
Okay, because you just said that you don't hurt them. But if you take money out of your pocket and you pay somebody and you say to them, hey, go over there and kill this cow for me, you are responsible because you're paying the killer. So I want you to be a good man because good men protect animals.
Right.
They don't bully them. I don't
Okay.
want you to be a bully anymore. I want you to be a kind man. And I want you to be a good example to the
Okay.
children and to everyone in your life. So I want you to
Okay.
be vegan from now on.
I don't think that's gonna be the case, but I
Why?
would like to say
Why?
how you said God doesn't do
Why?
anything.
Why is that not the case? Why can you not be a good man and strive to be as vegan as possible right now? Don't drink cow milk, drink soy milk instead. You don't need any eggs. You can do what I'm doing every single day. You just wake up and you make the commitment that you're not going to steal from animals. Do you
Right.
understand that you're stealing everything they have? Their life, their body, their family members, their milk, their eggs. You're stealing everything from innocent beings who you've never even met, who did not a single thing wrong to you ever.
Right.
Do you understand that you're doing that?
Well, you made it seem like it's horrible, like it's the worst thing in the world.
Well, if you were an animal, how would you feel if somebody came at you, some big bully, and stabbed you after a lifetime of hell on a factory farm? Or in the case of pigs, they're killed the same way the Nazis murdered the Jews. Do you know how the pigs are killed?
No.
They're killed in gas chambers. So they're put in these gas chambers. They're absolutely terrified. They're lowered down. They're screaming their heads off. And don't you find it fascinating that full-grown men don't even know this? I'm not blaming you. I'm saying that the society has brainwashed you into doing everything the way everyone else does. What I'm saying to you from now on, when you go past McDonald's in these places, I want you to think about the victims that got there and how can you personally make better decisions to make the world better for the victims. Can you do that?
Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm not really doing anything wrong. So
You're paying the
eating what I want
murderers.
to eat.
You're paying the murderers.
I'm eating what I want to eat.
Did you? I'm
You
gonna
said-
hang
wait,
up
can I-
on you. I'm gonna go to the next guest. If
Okay,
you don't
wait,
acknowledge.
Just before you kick me, hold on.
Okay, so I'm just gonna mute you for a second. You don't seem to be able to track and follow simple things. So we've already been over this, that if you are taking money out of your wallet and giving it to somebody to stab an innocent victim, you are as guilty as the person who's committing the crime. And I'm saying to you that you can make a better choice and be a kinder person. I'm just going to take a second to read some super chats here. Guys, thank you so much. I'm very sorry if I didn't get around to all of them. Hey, Chris Lopez, thank you for the $4.99 tip. You're asking me to read parts of the Bible. So you wrote John 14:6. How come next time you come, put a super chat in and make your point. Just say what it is about this part of the Bible that you want me to focus on, okay? And thank you to the next person here thank you for the $20 donation. This person writes, you're kind of wrong about how us farmers treat our animals. Well, I'm not wrong, because what happens is you are using these innocent animals and paying people to murder them in the end. You betray them. I don't care how much you say that you're nice to these animals. If your whole goal is to breed them into existence and then to cut their heads off, that's not good. Thank you to the $49.99 from person named Charger. This is extremely generous, this gift. And I want to thank you very much for supporting my channel here and my work. I do appreciate you very much. You didn't write a specific comment, but thank you. I'm going to press a heart on your comment, and thank you very much again. Another person here writes, how do I get a call with you? I would really like to say hi. So, hey, Jules, what you have to do is you go to my TikTok channel. It's called Music by That Vegan Teacher. And the way that you get in there is like there's a lot of people waiting, but you can get to the top of the line if you put some kind of decorations on the screen. I don't exactly know how it works. I just push always the top name on the list. Okay, so you know what? I think I'll give you another chance if you want to say something kind. Hey, thanks for the fruit.
Okay.
What's your name, by the way?
Sorry?
What is your name, by the way?
Axe. My name is Axe.
Oh, like A-X-E?
A-K-S.
Oh, Axe. Sorry, it's very tiny.
Yeah, I just want to say just one thing before I go. Just one thing. That vegan teacher, you need to understand one thing.
I don't need to understand anything
your
from you.
movement
Thanks, but I'm going to
Words?
let you go now because
Tell
you know
the
what? I
your
don't
movement.
need to understand anything from you who hurts animals. I don't need to understand a single thing. I've spoken to thousands and thousands of people like you. The only one who needs to understand is you. You need to understand the fact, which is that if you are not vegan, you are contributing to exponentially more violence than anyone else, needlessly. You can be a good man. Good men protect animals. They don't bully them. Every single day when you go shopping, I want you to put veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds in your shopping cart because peace begins on your plate. Open up your heart to the victims. You can do it. Okay? I know that being vegan takes quite a few steps. I have a song about it. It says it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. You got to get the message in your head and also in your heart, but you're at the right place to start. Thank you, guys. I'm just going to check and make sure I'm all caught up with my super chats here. Yeah, I got Jules already. Thanks, Jules. I'll press a heart on you. We also have thank you again for Charger, who got 53 thumbs up for your donation. Thanks a lot for that. And everybody else who's pressing hearts on these nice comments. And Fran, who tries to justify the violence as a farmer. There's no justification for utilizing animals. Okay, guys, so we read now 2 of these, right? Here's another one. Let's just read this. If you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals, which means you're as cruel as the murderer. Now, this was our message to our previous guest. This is a fact, and he seemed to have trouble, excuse me, coping with that. All right, thank you to everybody on TikTok for subscribing to my account. Do appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you to 2,000 of you guys for coming in over here on YouTube. As I said, if you want me to read your comment, just make sure that you put a super chat in, and I'm going to try to read as many as I can. In the meantime, I'm over here on TikTok, letting people in who want to say hi. And, oh, I got hair in my mouth. Letting people in who want to say hi. Cody is up next. Now, I only want to speak to people who are kind. If you're not kind, just go to another live stream and be an asshole over there. Cody, are you nice?
Wait, hi.
Hi, Cody. Are you a kind person?
Yes, I'm a kind person. Wait, hold on. I took my AirPods out. Wait one second. Okay.
Hi, Cody. Are you ready to read a
Hi.
card?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
I've been a fan of you for so long.
Okay, guys, tap on the screen with your 2 fingers because you're going to encourage our teaching assistant here, whose name is Cody. He's going to read a card and he's going to tell you some things, the reasons why you should be vegan.
Yes, guys.
We now have 30,000 likes. Guys, keep on tapping. 1 second, please. I'm just going to get a super chat because I think I got a new one here. I just want to see. No, it's the same ones. It's the same ones as before. Okay, everything's fine. Thanks, guys, for being here. If you want to talk to me, put a super chat in, and I'm going to use my peripheral vision to try to keep an eye on my camera here because I have 2 of them. All right. So we're talking about the dairy industry at the moment. Can you please read what happens in the dairy industry?
Okay. Rapes mothers' cows.
Okay, so the dairy industry sexually assaults mother cows. What do you think about that?
Like, wait, who rapes the mother cows?
Well, the dairy industry rapes the mother cows by pinning them down and taking the sperm from a bull by touching them inappropriately and collecting it. Essentially, sexually assaulting the males as well. Then the person puts a huge glove on, all the way this big, and lifts up the cow's tail after she's tied up, never consented to this, and she is forced to be pregnant. 9 months later, same as us, she has a baby. And in the dairy industry, the babies are all kidnapped. Please read this.
Yeah. Okay. Kidnaps their babies. It murders the boys.
Do you know why they murder the boys in the dairy industry?
Because they don't give milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so sad.
It is. It's pretty
It's
cruel.
a terrible thing. Okay. Did I say steals their milk? Yeah. Okay. Repeats the cycle over and over. People keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Drink soy milk instead.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think this is like I can't believe people are doing this to cows.
It's pretty
Like they have
terrible.
lives too.
Yeah. And all
All
animals.
lives
Hey,
matter.
thank you for the little puppy there on the screen. That was really sweet of you guys. Let's tap on the screen when we see beautiful things happening, okay? When we
Yeah,
see
this
people
is
being
beautiful.
kind, let's tap on the screen.
Tap.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, look at that. You got us up to 39,000. See, people can tell when somebody is being a good teaching assistant and not being cruel like the last guy. Just give me 1 second, okay? I have another super chat here by
Okay.
Jeremy Morris. Jeremy
All right.
Morris, thank you very much for the $5 donation here. And you right. Every living thing that moves will be food for you. No, I think you're trying to quote the Bible, right? Genesis. Here's a quote from the Bible that you kind of might have missed. One of the 10 commandments, which kind of sum up the Bible, I would say. Thou shalt not kill. I think you missed that one. And in case you think, well, maybe God made a mistake. How about this one? Thou shalt not steal. It's also in the Bible. So if you are eating a chicken wing, let's go over what you stole. Okay, Jeremy? You stole an animal's body part. You stole their freedom. You stole their life. You stole somebody's family member. So imagine, Jeremy, how horrible of a person could you be to try to use your own religion to justify cruelty? Why would you do that? I want you to be a kinder man, Jeremy. Jeremy Morris, consider this your message from God. Read your own Bible and stop hurting animals. Be vegan. Good men don't bully animals. They save them from people who do. So right now you're a bully who hurts animals, and I want you to be a good man who stands up and defends the innocent. Hey, Cody.
Hey.
Where are you in the world? Tell me a little about you.
Okay, so I live in the state of Montana right now.
Oh, okay. Thanks for coming. What's your time zone? Here it is 23 after midnight.
Right now it's mountain time. It's 10:23 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, how is your vegan journey going? Are you able to be vegan? Are you having trouble? Can I help you with something?
I think I've been having a little bit of trouble lately. Today, my mom, she went to Dairy Queen and she got me a bacon cheeseburger, and I ate it and I felt really bad.
And so why did you choose to eat it? Because she got it for you and she put it in front of you. Why is your mother being cruel to you?
I don't know. It's basically like abuse at this point.
I think it is.
If you're telling
your mom that you don't want to hurt animals and she keeps putting dead corpses in front of you and you have no choice because you can't have anything else to eat. Just remember this.
Yeah.
That, Cody.
Yeah.
Being vegan means you're trying your best at all times. Now, is there anything that you could have done differently? Could you have simply refused it and opened up the cupboard and got something else to eat?
Yes, I could have gotten a nice salad.
Yeah, but vegans don't have to just eat salad, right? You could have peanut butter toast. You can boil some noodles. Get a can of tomato sauce, put that on there. I know it's hard. Yeah. I know it's not easy though. If you live with people who are in charge of what you are eating, it's hard. But just remember to do your best and continue to speak out. And tell your mom to watch the documentary. I want your mom to watch this with you. It's only 8 minutes long. Do you think you could convince her to watch this?
I think I could. I think she's gonna definitely regret giving me that bacon cheeseburger from Dairy Queen when she watches it.
So the past is the past. right?
The past is
Uh,
the past.
We all do stupid things sometimes, and we
Yeah.
all do things that we think later, oh, what the hell was I thinking? So hopefully
Yeah.
your mom. Again, I want you to take a screenshot of this, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, take a
I
screenshot of
just
this.
took a screenshot of it.
Right. Ask your mom. Say, Mom, can you just watch this with me? It's only 8 minutes long.
Okay.
And
I
when
will
you
when she gets back home.
yeah, watch it with her. And
Okay.
you know,
I will.
it might help to touch her heart. And I want to thank you very much for
Yeah.
being here, Cody.
Of course. Oh, can I ask one more question?
Mm-hmm.
I was super, super curious. I love your background, but you know that flag right there? I was just wondering what country that is.
This one here, the colorful one?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really interested in geography and I've never seen that flag before.
It's not a flag for that. This is a flag that represents being against oppression. It's an
What's
anti-oppression. Means you don't want to hurt anyone. So, for example,
Oh.
the LGBTQ community uses it. They call it their pride flag, but then they got a new one with all kinds of other colors. So I thought, you know what, this is a great flag because it means that you don't want to hurt anyone, you don't want to abuse them or use them. So it's perfect for us as vegans because we don't want to oppress animals. So I want everybody here to come out as a vegan. You know, people come out as
Yes.
gay, they come out as lesbian, but they're forgetting that they should come out as vegan. Because when you
Yeah.
do come out as vegan, actually, you're going to be helping the world even more because you are actually going to be saving well over 100 lives per year. Just 1 second, I'm going to get the super chat over here. Thank
Of
you to
course.
Jorney White. Thank you for $4.99. Person writes, if your definition of compassion contradicts what God permits in scripture, which one adjusts your definition of goodness, or which one adjusts pickers or choose? I don't know what you're saying. I guess you are trying to say that people should be vegan. I'm going to assume that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, you should definitely look at the Bible for the good things that you're supposed to do and just ignore the rest. Somebody
Yes.
named Funky Funk or something like that. Thanks for the $5 donation. Just 1 second. Guys over here on TikTok, thanks for tapping on the screen. And thank you very much for following me. I just noticed before, I didn't say the names, but I noticed that Mark followed, and somebody named Gorilla is subscribed. So guys, keep on following me. I'm going to be right back. And I just want to finish the super chats over here on YouTube. I'm not ignoring you. Okay. What do you think of synthesized fake versions of non-vegan products? Synthesized. I don't know what you mean by synthesized versions. I guess you're talking about like, let's say burgers that are made out of soy or made out of pea protein or things like that. And look, I think anything is okay as long as you're not hurting the animals and striving to be as vegan as possible and ending the oppression. I think that any steps taken is helpful. Personally, I don't eat like vegan meat that often. I just eat mostly whole foods. Like a typical grocery cart for me would be just whole foods. Like I go into the vegetable section, I always make sure I have like a whole bunch of different colors in my shopping cart, all natural stuff as much as possible. So you'll see in there some broccoli, some kale, you'll see bananas, you'll see pineapple, you'll see oranges in my shopping cart. There'll be raspberries, strawberries, there'll be tofu, there will be cauliflower, there will be some rice. We get brown rice though. The black part represents blackberries and pepper, so any kind of spices. And we get lentils, we get chickpeas, we get all the different colors of the rainbow of different kinds of food.
Yeah, eat your fruits and vegetables, all the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah. So by the way, when you guys come out as vegan, I really hope that your families will treat you well and not be vegan phobic.
Yeah.
I hope that you will have kind parents who will say to you, hey, I'm really proud of you that you made the decision not to hurt anyone. And I think that it would be wonderful if people could have families that support them and that give them a hug and say, hey, let's go shopping together. Thank you very much. But Cody, by the way, I really appreciate you being here. Guys, let's tap on the screen for Cody, who did a really good job reading the card and contributing to the conversation here. Thank you. Thank you guys for all the super chats over here. Guys, again, on YouTube, if you want to write something that you want me to read for sure, put a super chat on. It's going to linger there on the screen, and then I'll be able to read it. Thank you. All right, let's go to over here on TikTok. Guys, thank you so much for following me. I'm going to read some of your names out loud, and then we'll get another one of you guys over here to come in. Oh, hold on. I just saw a super chat go flying by. The blue ones don't stay for me. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but it goes like this. Whew, it starts to go up so fast, I have to scroll back. Okay, thanks for answering. You understood what I meant. Okay, great. Thank you. Funky Funk 3R. Funky Funk 3R. Why don't you put the word vegan in there? You know, like funky vegan, something like that. You know, that would be great. Okay, somebody else. How did he call? Ask the swimmer for $1.99. Hey, the swimmer. So the way that you call me if you want to talk to me is you have to go to my TikTok account, which is called Music by That Vegan Teacher. Because here on YouTube, we can't let you guys in the same way, and I'm sort of doing two streams. I have two phones, TikTok and YouTube. Okay? So, but if you want to write something specific, you can put a comment here and I'll try my best to read it. Okay, over here, TikTok. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you to Sammy for being here. Thank you to Arwa who just liked the live. Thanks for liking the live. Keep on tapping, guys. We're up to 64.8 thousand. Keep on tapping. It's fun. It's a way to say you're sorry to the animals. It's a way to send some positivity in the world. Another super chat. Hold on. Let me try and get this. Okay. Emak, thank you for the $1.99. You wrote, I'm thinking of going vegan. Should I? Did you read this? I find it funny that people ask me after they see all the signs around me, and then they ask me if they should go vegan. It's like, it reminds me of teaching in the classroom. You know, when I used to teach in the classroom and you'd give a whole, this drives teachers crazy. They give a whole explanation. They have signs and posters and everything that tells the students what to do. And there's always that one kid who's just not listening, just doing whatever. And then as soon as the teacher's finished says, excuse me, miss, what should I be doing? I didn't hear you. These kids expect an individual explanation every time. So I don't know why you wrote that. Why did you ask me, should you be vegan? I think you know the answer. So what's really going on? Maybe you meant to type something different, like, I want to be vegan, and I'm going to go and buy all of the healthy vegan foods instead of being cruel. Maybe you could write that in the future. I don't know. Anyways, thanks guys for being here. I'm going to read some more of your comment. Hey, thank you so much for the little cats decorations. I've got 8 little kittens on my screen here. I also have a delicious looking vegan ice cream. By the way, I ate vegan ice cream just the other day because I had my 2 sons over and their girlfriends, and we had vegan chili. So good. And a whole platter full of all fruits, vegetables, all different kinds of things, even little like pretzels. Pretzels are vegan. Tostito chips are like what do you call them? Nacho type chips are usually vegan, and the sauce is vegan. So yeah, it's so easy to be vegan. Thanks guys for writing all of your comments. Oh, it's going a bit too fast, but let's see if I can try to grab one. Oh, the Thompson says, I've been vegan for 4 years. Yes, thank you for being here. Make sure you keep writing that and telling people how easy it is. Let's go over here. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, guys. We're here for another about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna end the class. So if you have something you really want to say, write it down in a super chat.
I have a question for you.
Hi, welcome. Where are you in the world?
UK.
Okay, before you ask a question, the rule here is that we read a card. You're going to read a card first, and then we'll talk, okay?
Okay, fine.
Okay, here you go.
All good people are vegan or trying as hard as possible to be because good people don't bully animals. They save them from people who do.
So what do you think about this?
I'm a bit on either side, yes and no.
Okay, which part do you agree with?
Don't bully animals that actually help, like bees and stuff, because they pollinate, they help us breathe. But then when we're
No,
being
hold on a
vegan,
second.
we're
Hold on.
eating plants.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So you agree that we shouldn't bully animals? Is that what you said?
Some animals, yes.
Some animals? Okay. Why should you bully the other animals if they've never done anything wrong to you?
The thing is, they can. That's the problem.
But
Honestly,
if
I
you're
don't
not
disagree
vegan.
with your teaching methods. I do not disagree. I just do have a few questions for you.
Okay, just one sec. I'm just going to get this quick thing from Jeremy. Thank you for the $5 donation, Jeremy Morris 345. You're quoting the Bible. Oh boy. You know what? When people quote the Bible, I always wonder why they avoid the part that's the most important, which reminds you to be kind and not to be cruel. But let's see. Okay, Act 10 to 13. Which comes after the 10 Commandments in the Bible? God says, "Rise, Peter, kill and eat." Wow, that's a fucked up God you got there. Is that your religion?
That's Christianity.
Surely you cannot possibly be Christian if you think that your God wants you to hurt the innocent instead of eating all of the other millions of delicious vegan foods that are on the planet. Maybe not millions, but hundreds of thousands. Okay, so your God, you need to change gods. If that's the God that you like, I think something's wrong with you and your God. God should be kinder. Follow that Jesus guy. You know, Jesus seemed like a nice guy. He seemed honestly to be trying to do the right thing. And I don't think in a million years that he ever ate fish.
Can I ask you a question?
Jesus wouldn't be able to hurt anyone.
Can I ask you a question? And it is actually about Jesus.
Sure.
Do you know one of the miracles he did?
What miracle? Oh, thank you, Colton, for the decoration on the screen. Guys, keep on tapping. We're up to 78,000.5 thousand.
He duplicated bread and fish.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Those are actually quite accurate descriptions.
Yeah, I don't believe that the Bible. I don't believe that the Bible is
milk,
truthful. I think it's just a story. The Bible's just peer pressure from dead people. Pardon me?
I want to go back to the milk real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people can be allergic to soy, right? So telling people to drink soy, that you technically just told them to go kill themselves.
No, I'm not telling anyone to do that.
No,
If they're allergic
what you just said.
If they're allergic to soy milk, they can drink oat milk.
But then people are also allergic to nuts.
So what you just did is called a straw man argument. You didn't actually listen to what I said. You tried to twist it.
I listened. I listened a lot.
No, I never told anybody.
Part of my job.
I never told anybody to drink soy if they're allergic to it. Okay, so don't do any straw man arguments.
But that was the only one that was on the card. It said soy, nothing about oat or anything else.
Drink soy milk. Yeah, but if
it didn't say anything about oat or anything else.
Right, but I didn't tell anybody to hurt themselves. If they're allergic to soy milk, they can drink oat milk. Okay, we clarify that?
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
But then when you tell people to eat plants, they photosynthesize, which make oxygen.
Plants make oxygen, yes. That's why you should be vegan. You shouldn't be eating animals.
Plants make oxygen. They don't make oxygen when they're in your stomach. They make oxygen when they're in the ground.
Okay, yeah, that's why you should be vegan. Because did you know that when you are eating animals, you are actually using more plants? Can you think of why?
No, because actually I don't really eat veg when I want to. If I don't feel like it, I don't eat veg at all.
No, I said when you're eating animals, right? You're using more plants because you're filtering them through the animals first, which is highly inefficient and terrible for the environment and the animals because you end up killing them. So instead of feeding a cow all of these calories, because the cow has to grow and the cow has to breathe and the cow walks around and the cow makes pee and the cow makes poop, all of this takes a lot of calories. Instead of... Can you wait 1 second? And all of this takes a lot of calories and a lot of vegan food. Instead of doing that, the idea is that you don't force these cows to exist in the first place. We don't rape them into existence. And instead, we eat all of the foods directly. And this has been proven by scientists, and you can Google it easily, that veganism is healthful for all stages of development. And
yes,
it's great.
I do admit that is true.
And it's great
But then when you want to
for the
build a
planet,
protein,
and
you
it's great for
don't
the
get
planet.
much protein out of it.
Well, how do you think that I'm surviving? I've been vegan for almost 10 years.
Well, I must say well done, because you look amazing for that.
Well,
But
all vegans look
still-
amazing as long as you're not just eating chips and drinking Coke.
But still, protein is a massive need for survival.
Plants have protein, they really, really do. Being vegan is healthy, you know it's true. Plants
That's
have
right.
protein, they really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for
Why are you swearing at me?
you. No more excuses for
Then why are you
you.
swearing? Why are you swearing?
Why are you eating animals?
Because I like eating meat.
Yeah,
I've
but
been
I
to
do.
some
I
houses,
like the taste.
I see the process.
I like the taste too. But why don't you just choose the vegan versions instead? Or
Because
just
the
think
vegan versions do not taste like meat at all.
that's not true. Actually, you can. If you ask most people, they'll say it's pretty damn good. So I want you to be a
likes
good.
try vegan food.
Oh.
I've tasted it before.
I wouldn't
hate
care.
it.
Even if you think you don't like vegan food, is that what you said? You don't like blueberries? You don't like bananas? You don't like apples and oranges? Come on. All right, so this person left on their own. Hey, thank you guys very much for being here. Thank you very much. Class is over actually soon. Oh, not yet. 9 more minutes. Okay, if you want to put a super chat in, you're welcome to. You can ask me a question there and I'll try to read it, or write something. Write something kind. If you're vegan, hey, see, like, do the nice things like over on TikTok. Thanks for the hand hearts. Thanks, James. James is going on the Vegan Fantastic list. James. Check mark twice for you, James. Thanks, everyone, for decorating. Thank you. Hello, Sarah. Thank you to the person named Vegan. I can't see the rest of your name. It's cut off. Thank you for the little roses, guys. Thank you guys on YouTube for being so sweet and so kind. All of you who are all of you who are writing good things. Don't forget to write eat lentils. Don't just write lentils, write eat lentils. You guys too on TikTok. And write eat beans. You guys should be having beans. A little bit of lentils or beans every single day. Good for you. Good for your gut microbiome. You got to feed those good microbes in your intestines. Oh, just 1 second, guys, over here on TikTok. Guys, keep on tapping. I got a super chat over here I'm going to read, but I'll be right back with you guys on TikTok, okay? Keep on tapping. I mean, what else are you going to do, right? Here, I'll give you a little sweetheart that you can tap, okay? Tap this little chick on the little nose and on her little cheeks and say, I'm sorry I ate your mom and dad. Look at that. The number's going up because you guys are awesome. So many nice vegans here. So many people who care about animals. Keep on tapping on the screen, guys. And say, I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt any more chickens or ducks. Okay, good. I'll be right back. All right, so over here, thank you very much for the Canadian $10 donation by somebody named Pilotin Training. Pilotin Training. What is that? Some sort of pilot? Oh, pilot in training. I thought it was like Pilates or something. Pilot in training. Oh, you're learning to be a pilot. Cool. Hello, prior vegan of 4.5 years. After studying kinesiology and engineering, I realized that plants are a part of the tree of life. Plants die. Yes, they do. They are alive, but they don't feel pain. They're not sentient. They cannot feel pain. You can Google that, and the scientific consensus is that plants don't feel pain. And how do you know the plants don't feel pain? Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. You on TikTok and you on YouTube, you have a heart. You know where to start. So don't take too long and be vegan from now on. Be vegan from now on. Okay, so pilot in training. Seems like you want to be a pilot. And so what I want you to do as you fly from country to country or wherever you go, to only have vegan foods in your belly to nourish you. Do not be a pilot and fly all of these people around with corpses in your belly. You can do better than that. Thanks for listening to my TikTok, TED Talk. All right, let's go. $4.99. Hey, Zoli Cody. Zoli Cody, thank you for the $4.99 donation over here on YouTube. Hey, thanks, James. James, what would I do without you for being so kind and sending me all of these hearts? James, you're getting another check mark. Guys, see, James is a nice person putting all of these hand hearts on the screen like that. And you know, James, I'm gonna imagine that you're not even sending those to me, okay? I'm gonna imagine that you're sending them to the innocent animals who right now are on factory farms. It's heartbreaking to know how many of them are hurting right now, suffering. Good people want to protect animals because they don't like to see them suffer. So the best way that you can do, the actual single best thing you can do as a human on the planet right now, that you can change in your own life, is to be vegan. Because 3 times a day, you won't be stealing from them or exploiting them, innocent animals. In the same way that you don't buy child pornography, just don't buy the corpses of animals. Okay? Be good. All right, Zoli Cody writes, I like my taste, but I want to be vegan, but it's too expensive. What should I do? Zoli Cody, it's not too expensive. It's not, well, hold on, I'm not going to press a heart on that. I was going to press a heart on it, but listen, it's a fact that it's actually less expensive. They've done studies and it's about 25% less expensive, and in fact, probably even less expensive than that. If you buy a bag of lentils, it's very, very inexpensive. How do you cook lentils? You boil water and you stick them in. 18 grams of protein per cup for lentils. Yeah, 18 grams of protein per cup. Costs hardly anything. Chickpeas, same thing. Rice, chickpeas, rice, bread, peanut butter on toast with bananas. Get frozen fruits and vegetables. That way they don't go bad. I get frozen vegetables like broccoli and peas, and I always have them in my freezer ready to go. So easy, just plop them in a bowl, literally stick them in the microwave with a bit of water, and then I just eat them like that. I'll eat peas while I'm watching TV or broccoli, and I don't even put anything on it anymore. That's what happens when you become vegan after a while. You're just like, I can eat this just plain. Okay, so Zoli Cody, go and ask ChatGPT. Just say, ChatGPT, I need a good, or any reference you want if you don't want to use ChatGPT, and just ask online for some vegan recipes that are not expensive. And look, if you're going to a restaurant and you're buying the most expensive thing on the menu, I mean, you know, restaurants are a privilege. I don't think people realize that anymore. Restaurants are a privilege, but salads, people eat salads. You know, in restaurants you can get pasta, but going to a restaurant is really a privilege because somebody is quite literally taking the foods and chopping them for you, cooking them for you, serving them to you like you're some sort of king or queen. And then they're washing your dishes. Like, it's insane when you think about it. It's really amazing. Okay, so you don't have to go to restaurants, Zoli Cody, right? You can eat mostly at home. Bring some food when you leave the house. When I leave the house, I bring a little bag of nuts, which I have like a Brazil nut in there. I'll have some walnuts, hazelnuts, and some dates and raisins. And then that way, when you leave the house, you'll always have something that you can eat if you get hungry. There's no excuse for animal use. There's no excuse for animal abuse. Guys, we only have 2 minutes left for our live stream over here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go a little bit longer because I noticed that James is here and wants to chat with me.
Can you hear me?
Hi, James.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh my god, thank you. I spent $10. I've been trying to get you up here the whole stream.
Hi, James. It's so sweet of you to be here. And is there anything in particular that you want to say after you read your card?
I have a question, but I'll read the card first.
Okay, here you go. So this is random vegan fact number 5. So you're a teaching assistant, so tell everyone, tap on the screen, guys.
Everybody tap on the screen.
Tap on the screen on TikTok. It's fun anyway. Just tap all over. You can tap and all these hearts come, and you're making the world a better place and helping the algorithm to get people to come and hear about veganism. All right, here you go.
Plants have all the protein you need to stay healthy, so you never need to eat meat, fish, eggs, cheese, or drink cow's milk.
Right. Good job. You did a really good job reading. Thank you. You have a nice, clear voice.
All right, so can I ask my question now?
Yes.
All right, so you said you have kids.
Yes.
Do you force them to be vegan, or do they get a choice?
Well, what do you mean by that? First of all, okay, my kids are all in their 30s. I'm already a grandmother.
Oh, like when you were raising them.
Yeah, well, I wasn't vegan when I was raising my kids at first. We were vegetarian when my daughter was 14. We became vegetarian because she went to a summer camp and she met somebody who was vegetarian, and she said, "Mom, I don't want to eat any animals anymore." And I'm like, "Great." So our whole family became vegetarian, but I didn't know about veganism back then. So, what do I think that people should do is I think that people should feed their children only vegan foods, and they shouldn't force animals down their children's throats, because little children don't understand when you're a mom, right, at first, or a dad, and you're giving your child food for the first time. Your child was raised on breast milk, which is vegan because it's not stolen, it's given freely. And then after that, when it's time for your child to start eating, you give them some, typically what? Mashed up carrots, mashed up peas, right? Would you say that's fair? Okay, so when you're giving your child these things, you play the game, here comes the airplane, open your mouth, and your child trusts you. They trust you that you're not giving them poison, and they trust you that you're not doing anything wrong. See, children don't consent to eat animals. They've never given you permission to kill them and feed them to your child. Feed your child healthy vegan foods. Don't just feed your child crap. Like, there's a bit of research involved. You have to make sure your kid has lentils and beans and chickpeas, and that your child also eats chia seeds and flax seeds in the morning. So good for you. Mix them in with some oatmeal. So yes, everyone should raise their children to be vegan, because otherwise...
Can I try a little experiment?
Sure.
All right, everybody in the chat, spam Joe Bartolozzi right now. Everybody spam Joe.
Yeah, because Joe Bartolozzi is somebody who I've spoken to lots of times, and Joe Bartolozzi should be vegan by now. He actually got stung by some sort of an insect, at which point he became allergic to meat, apparently. This is what he told people. Which, that doesn't mean he's vegan, because veganism is a choice to end the exploitation of animals. Joe Bartolozzi should be vegan. He should be a good man. Guys, thanks everyone for being here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to my live stream. Really appreciate everyone. Thank you, all of you guys on YouTube. We will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell over on YouTube. There's a bell. Press the notification bell so you won't miss tomorrow's live stream, okay? Thanks a lot for coming, guys, and thanks for being as vegan as possible. Big hug to all of you guys who are kind, writing nice things, and for everyone who's trying so hard. Bye. Over